Britney Spears has once again taken the internet by storm, and this time it's because she decided to stand up for none other than Justin Bieber while also firing back at her own critics. The pop icon, who has lived her entire life under the glare of public judgment, is making it very clear, she's done staying quiet when people come for her or those she empathizes with. What happened recently is a perfect mix of celebrity drama, raw emotion, and deeply personal reflection, and it's got the entertainment world buzzing. So let's break it all down, because this story is bigger than just a social media post. Britney Spears, now 43 years old, has been facing constant scrutiny for her Instagram presence, her personal life, and even the state of her home. Over the past few weeks, videos and photos she's shared online have been dissected and criticized, with people pointing out messy backgrounds, clutter, and even things like her being in pajamas in her own home. Instead of letting it slide, Britney has decided to clap back, and she's doing it in a way that connects her story with Justin Bieber's recent vulnerable moment. Here's what went down. Justin Bieber, at 31, is embracing a new chapter of fatherhood with his wife Hailey. The couple welcomed their son, Jack Blues Bieber, just over a year ago. Justin recently surprised fans with his new album and included in his promotion a striking black and white photo of himself shirtless, holding his son in his arms. The image was intimate, emotional, and raw, a father holding his child close, with the baby's back turned to the camera to protect his privacy. Fans loved it, but critics immediately jumped in. Some accused Bieber of oversharing, while others questioned the decision to post such personal moments. This is where Britney Spears stepped in. She reposted that very picture of Justin and his son, and alongside it, she left a powerful message. She wrote, "Shame on those who judged my home in my pajamas. I'm in love with this picture. So beautiful." In one short statement, Britney praised Bieber's fatherhood moment while simultaneously calling out the people who have been judging her. And make no mistake, this was more than just casual praise. It was Britney saying she relates to what Bieber is going through, because she's lived it for decades. For Britney, this isn't just about a photo. It's about the way celebrities are constantly put under a microscope, about the way their private lives become public property, and about how people are always ready to criticize instead of empathize. Let's not forget that Britney has endured some of the harshest public judgment of any celebrity in modern history, from the media frenzy over her breakdown in 2007 to the long and controversial conservatorship she fought so hard to escape. And even now, years later, people are still trying to tear her down over something as trivial as her house not looking picture perfect in an Instagram video. But here's the deeper layer that makes her defense of Bieber even more powerful. Britney has been incredibly open about her own pain as a mother. Just a few weeks ago, she reflected on the years she was separated from her two sons, Sean Preston and Jaden James, who are now teenagers. She admitted that during those 3 years when she was cut off from them, her only way of surviving was denial, tears, and clinging to the hope that things would someday change. She even described her marriage to Sam Asghari, which lasted 14 months before ending in divorce last year, as sometimes feeling like a distraction from the grief she was carrying over her lost time with her kids. So when Britney saw that photo of Justin with his son, holding him close, protecting him, and sharing that love publicly, it clearly struck a chord. For her, that moment symbolized everything she had once been denied. It was about fatherhood, motherhood, and the bittersweet realities of raising children in the spotlight. By defending Bieber, she was also defending herself. She was telling the world that parenting isn't something to mock or criticize, and that those raw, human moments deserve respect instead of ridicule. The public reaction to Britney's post has been just as dramatic as you'd expect. Her loyal fans applauded her for standing up, saying that she has every right to call out the hypocrisy of people who nitpick her every move. They praised her for showing empathy to Bieber, who, despite his success, has also spent years dealing with relentless media criticism and personal struggles in the public eye. In fact, many pointed out how similar Britney and Justin's experiences have been. They both started their careers as teenagers, both were thrown into fame too young, and both have been judged mercilessly as adults trying to live their lives. But not everyone is convinced. Some critics have doubled down, arguing that Britney's posts are erratic, that she's oversharing, or that her Instagram presence reflects deeper issues. Others have said that while it's sweet for her to support Bieber, it doesn't erase concerns about her own well-being. These voices echo the same scrutiny she's been battling for years, the same judgment that she's now directly pushing back against with her fiery words. Let's be real here, this isn't just celebrity gossip. It's a cultural reflection of how we treat public figures. Britney's defense of Bieber is also a mirror for how she's been treated by the media and by fans. We live in an era where social media has made everyone's life more visible, but for celebrities like Britney and Justin, that visibility comes with a crushing level of judgment. Every messy room, every vulnerable post, every candid photo becomes headline material. And while many people see them as untouchable stars, Britney is reminding us that they're also human beings, parents, and people trying to find their way. What makes this moment so compelling is how much it says about Britney's current state of mind. She's not retreating. She's not staying silent. She's leaning into the controversy, using it as fuel to tell her story and defend others in the process. It's classic Britney, raw, emotional, and unapologetically herself. And whether you agree with her or not, you can't deny that she continues to shape the conversation about celebrity, privacy, and resilience. Meanwhile, Justin Bieber is in his own transformative moment. With his new album out and fatherhood reshaping his priorities, he seems to be stepping into a more mature chapter of his life. The fact that Britney chose this moment to defend him makes it all the more powerful. She's aligning her story with his, showing solidarity, and reminding the world that despite everything they've both endured, there's still beauty in their journeys. And so, this story isn't just about Britney Spears defending Justin Bieber. It's about Britney reclaiming her voice. It's about her reminding the world that judgment can be cruel, that parenting in the public eye is difficult, and that even when the world tries to bring her down, she'll continue to speak up, for herself, and for others who face the same harsh spotlight. The drama may not end here. If history tells us anything, it's that Britney's posts will continue to spark debate, speculation, and endless headlines. But for now, her words stand as both a shield for Justin Bieber and a declaration for herself, that she refuses to be defined by critics, and that she still has the power to shape her own narrative. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.